in my head,
Hey,
just
brother.
thinking,
Bro, like ain't no way
hey,
you sitting around here mad at a dude or calling or thinking that he less of a man
right?
because he paying half the bill. That's a roommate. Well, you can call it what you want to, darling. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna
Roommate,
tell you,
whatever. But we
but I'm
gonna
gonna
get
tell you,
down how we get down. I
I'm
know
gonna tell you
that.
the problem. The problem is, it's, and I'm gonna sound old. It's social media. It's the internet because you realize, okay, I'm cute or whatever, and you see the chick on Instagram saying and lying or whatever, saying she getting this, and this, and now you work at the bank, and now everybody in your town got to give you this, and this, and bro, what are you talking about? What
Yeah.
is you talking about?
Yeah.
You live in
The
small
internet has
town
fucked up a
America.
lot of shit. I
You
agree,
live at
Twan. The internet has
you work
fucked up
at
a lot.
PNC Bank. If you don't sit down somewhere, talk
No,
about
did you
some.
see the girl Ayisha
Yep,
Diaz?
yep.
You saw that?
I saw that.
Bro, Drew, she said her bills is like 50 grand a month.
I like to talk about that. Yeah, let's just.
Dog, I added that shit up. That shit like 600 grand a year, though. It's 600 grand a year in bills. I am absolutely out of your league, darling. I'm
No,
out of your
no.
league.
See, here's the shit, right?
But I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. What she said
Did they give a
made
breakdown of that?
she did.
No.
Well, what she said made sense for her. So she broke it down. Well, she didn't break it down. It's still crazy, but she broke it down at least to her own logic, to where I could at least understand where she got it from. She said, "If you want to pull me out of what I do, because a lot of do night chase, a rich dude grab him. I don't want you coming out here no more." So what she said
Okay.
was, "If you want to pull me out of what I do, I require 40, 50 grand a month." What she said was,
What did
"That's
she
my
do?
bill money times two." Because what she said was, if you leave me tomorrow and all you doing is covering my bills, I ain't got no money to walk around. I said, okay.
No. What
And if you,
what did she do?
I mean, come on, Drew.
Okay, she sell coochie. So what did she actually do? Like, I'm just,
come on, brother.
cause
Man, what you
I'm just
talking about,
okay.
man?
So
Let's keep it. Let's keep. Okay,
and
hold on.
And
Before we
it's a
answer,
new term
let's
for
keep it.
that.
Hold
It's
on,
called
Drew.
a
Drew,
city
Drew.
girl. It's a
Let's
city
keep
girl.
it as clean as we trying to keep it as clean. Let's not go too crazy with the sayings.
I'm on the
We
wrong
gotta go
pod.
crazy. I need some damn money,
I'm on the
man.
wrong
Let's go
pod. I'm
viral.
on the wrong
Shit.
pod. I'm gonna
I
tell
need
you,
some damn-
y'all too PG for me.
Um,
You just
okay,
what
it's not.
Yeah.
what bills does she
But
have that cost $20,000 per month? And here's the thing, also.
No, 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 no,
I
no,
think
no.
that's irrelevant.
50. 50.
I think that's
No,
irrelevant
no, no. But okay,
because for her, if she, but okay, let's just say she's a stripper.
but
I don't know
is she
specifically
making? No,
what
I guess my point is she making that now? I guess that's why I asked what
I
she
see where
doing.
Drew going.
Is
Like,
she making
yeah,
that
Yeah,
now?
like, are
but
you
you got.
paying your bills
That's why
I
I
now?
said
hate
you
when
got to
females
separate.
say they
You have to
require a
separate
guy who
her
makes.
and other people.
No, I got you. But I hate when I see females say, "I need a guy who makes $500,000 a year, $1 million a year." What do you make?
Well, that's stupid.
No, I'm just
But
saying.
that's stupid.
My
Yeah.
point to what the lifestyle you're asking for, can you afford it yourself? What makes you
In her
qualified to
case, I
ask
think yes,
anybody to
yes.
give you that money on a monthly basis? And don't tell me it's sex or intimacy,
No,
because
no, 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 no. Now,
No,
in all fairness, she
her
does make
case
a
is
lot of
different.
money.
well, I asked Twan what
I
she
think
did, and
she's.
he grins. I said
Well,
she'll
we
sell
can't
coochie.
really
I don't
put
know.
no pinpoint on it because she don't really do nothing but
Yeah,
look pretty.
she's just a
That's not a
nightlife
career.
chick, bro.
Yeah,
That's you gotta kind of just
I'm
know
sick of
yeah,
that.
that.
You
I'm
know
sick
yeah.
of that.
that.
That's a career now.
Being
She
cute,
don't. She
And
don't got a W-2, bro.
being cute. See, that's a problem. I'm with Twan on that. Social media, being cute is not a career. Like,
I mean, but it can be for certain people.
it is now, though.
It
It
is a
is.
career because for her, okay, for her, let's look at for her. A, she lives in New York, so let's just you got. Damn it. She lives in New York, so you gotta
No.
operate. You gotta operate in the inflation piece. So
Yeah.
if she said the 50 grand was her
So that's 10 to
salary
15
times
off
two.
rip. That might be
So
15.
if
That
she's
might be 10 to
stripping,
20.
she could her pulling 25, 30 grand a month ain't that
Yeah, it's not hard. It's not
unbelievable.
hard for her. It's
That's
not
not
hard.
an unbelievable
Yeah, that's not hard for her.
So that's what I'm saying
She
for her. What she said was, if you scoop me up and say, I don't want you doing what you're doing, okay, cool. This is how much you're gonna have to bring. This is what I'm requiring because that's my salary plus my walking around, whatever Because,
okay.
like she said, in 90 days, if you done with me, because she said she know how the
Did you
game
see
go.
Bow Wow's comment on that?
And you
I saw
pull,
the
I gotta
interview.
go find it.
Did you see Bow Wow's
Huh?
comment?
Yeah, Bow Wow so lame
Shad
for
Moss?
that.
No, I'm just,
what do you say?
but,
But
Hold
also,
on. What was the
but
comment?
here's the
he
thing.
humbled
When did
her.
you have her?
It don't matter. He humbled
No, he
her.
didn't. He did not humble her. No, he
He said
didn't.
I hit for
What did he
free,
say?
basically.
He said, I hit it for free. Bro, Bow
So
Wow, let's just talk.
so again, now,
He
He
hey,
said
didn't
he
humble her.
did,
Now,
or he's
Drew.
He
saying that
didn't
he
humble her.
would.
either he did or he
Now,
didn't.
Drew, I'm with Twan on this one. I'm with
Either
Twan
he
on this
did or he
one.
didn't.
That's
You gonna
lame
be
as
one of them
hell.
shed
I
moss
don't.
for
That's
him.
lame as
What's
hell.
lame is saying
That's
I
See,
it.
no,
require a
hold
man
on.
to give me $40,000
That
a
sound like
month.
Ray
That's
J.
what's
I hit it
lame.
first.
No. I
No, but
agree.
if yeah,
I agree. Hold on one second. I agree that the money. Now, I'm with Twan on this. The fact I know that girl, I've seen her, like, doing the little Instagram shit. And you know what? If you look good and you've turned that into revenue for yourself and you make big money on that, I really can't knock that. That's a good hustle.
What's her name again?
But here's why I think Bow Wow is lame, and this is what perpetuates this type of
What's her
behavior.
name again? Real quick.
Because
I'm sorry.
niggas do
Ayisha Diaz,
Ayisha Diaz.
Keep going.
It's like a
I got you.
it's the Ayishas
AYISHA.
look crazy.
Right. Okay. But his comment, and I agree with Twan, is the reason why females act the way they act, because you can't even be a real G and just keep that to
Keep it peace.
yourself, bro.
Keep
Like,
it
that wasn't
peace.
for. It's not about embarrassing her. It's just
Yeah.
you're at this level, bro, and if you hit it for free, clearly you're showing that you're emotional, and she probably don't fuck
Yeah.
with you no
That's what
more.
you'll never do
That's what
again.
You
I.
know what I'm
That's what I
saying?
didn't
Like,
get from it. What I got.
I got that from
That's
I
exactly what I
got.
got
He
from it.
humbled a gold digger.
And take it.
That's what I got.
But here's my thing. Let me ask you a question,
Go
King. Let
for
me
it.
ask you a serious question. Because I've been
A gold
the
digger.
hush hush. Nah, I ain't never been a go. I
Okay.
probably should have. I've been the hush hush nigga. Hey, keep it
definitely.
P, and you keep it pushing. You know how it go. Real niggas know how real niggas. You already know how. You know what I'm saying? You understand how it is. If you're privileged enough to be able to operate in a realm where other niggas can't operate,
You ain't supposed to.
you ain't supposed to
But
be
it's not like it
disrespecting
was a
and talking
secret.
about
Yeah.
her.
But
There's
That's the
I get
difference.
what you're saying. But it's not
but
like
he's
it's two
not gonna
regular
get
people though.
don't let me I got one let me land the plane. I got one other
Go for
thing.
it.
The one thing I think you're forgetting, she was very specific when she said, if you're gonna ask me to stop what I am doing,
Yeah, she did say that. If you're gonna ask me
and
to stop
then
working.
to stop working, to be just
Yeah.
basically cater to you.
She did say that. I gotta give her credit on
I
that. She
can't.
did
She
say
said
that.
that now.
She
So
did say that.
she's making what you said she ain't making. Now, whether you like how she make it or not, irrelevant. She making that
She's not
money.
making. She's
So if
being
you go
given
say,
to her. But
if
go
I
ahead.
meet, it's like you meet the girl in the strip club. We go to Leroy's back in the day. You meet the chick that she might be making 3-4 grand a month. You know Leroy's, and so whatever the case may be. And I just was throwing something.
I feel you. I want to put the respect on the
I tried
Royce.
to put
I
it.
want to put some
I tried
respect
to
on the
bring the
Royce.
scale down. I'm just
I
trying
want,
to bring the scale.
I want to put some respect on the
No
Royce.
disrespect to the Leroy. Listen, we all listen.
We done
Harmony,
had a good time in there, bro. I had to put some
harmony,
respect on the ladies up in
harmony.
there.
Absolutely. I'm just gonna bring the scale down a little bit. And she making, let's say, 5 stacks a month. Let's just keep it even on the low, whatever.
That's
She
Jesus.
pretty
make
low. This is low on
it
the
is
side.
low, but I'm trying to make a point.
Make
Okay,
it 10, man. Make it
I'm trying to
10,
make a
man.
point.
I'm not feeling good on this
Please make it
point.
10 for
Bro,
Antoine.
Jesus Christ.
It's people that I know that been to Leroy's, bro,
Well,
and
let's
I'm
do
telling
this.
you,
Let's take
10.
Leroy's out of it. Let's take
No,
Leroy's out of it.
just say 10 a month. 10 a month is a nice,
Just
even
go
number.
with 10. Just go with
Okay.
10.
Go with
Nice and
10.
nice, easy.
What I was
At
saying,
Leroy's.
something that a regular person working could maybe, okay, 10 a month.
A
Anyway,
regular person can do that, dog. A regular person can do 10 a month, bro. That's 120 a year.
okay, sure.
I'm
Granted,
just
Hey
saying.
man, what's the point?
I'm not a regular person.
Yeah,
Okay,
go to the point, though, but
the point I'm making is, if you ask this girl who's making somewhere in between 5 and 10 grand,
This ain't making.
he just
stop
had to
going
go
to,
in
because I got to keep
You
the
keep
5
saying.
grand niggas in
there.
here. I'm sorry.
Go
I'm
for it.
here. Let's just do 5
Harold,
grand.
the nigga so stubborn, dog. He can't even just move on fast. The nigga so stubborn, dog. This is why we fucking argue the way we are. Because it was clearly
You
no
know, at
reason
first
to
I
keep
thought it
throwing
was
that 5.
sports. It's not
You know
sports.
what I mean? Right?
Y'all are actually on the same page. Y'all have the
Hey,
same.
man, stop.
Y'all are
I'm with this
agreeing.
nigga.
Y'all are in
This nigga.
agreement all night.
I wanted to include the common man, but anyway, okay, 10 grand. 8 grand, okay. So,
Okay. Well, no.
Keep changing the
Okay,
dollar
it's
amount.
8. It's 8.
What is
All
the
right.
point, Twan?
nah, but the point I'm making is you tell her, so you got to stop going to the strip club while you messing with me.
Okay.
She doesn't have a job. Like, so now what do you want her to do? So she still got rent to pay. She still got, whatever the case may be, car
Yeah.
payment. If you tell this girl you have to stop working, then yeah, you're gonna have to compensate her for that.
Yeah, her
And
number just high as hell, bro. That's what made
her
it
number
wild.
just high because
okay.
of what
That's
she
what made it
did.
wild.
So I guess let me.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
Go ahead.
Because I agree with the internet messing up the rest of these girls' mind, thinking they do the same thing.
yeah, and that's what
a
the
different
point Twan was
conversation.
making. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And that's why I said with the Bow Wow thing, like, it wasn't that he humbled. It's
Yeah.
just you've been so how I want to say it. You know when Rick Ross said that line, that Mayweather money looking funny in the light. Like we done seen you in the light, bro.
No, I agree.
You know what I mean? Like we done seen you in the light. So you can't go do real nigga shit and it's respected now. So that's why that comment comes across
So let's say
to
maybe
me that way.
let's say maybe Shaq shouldn't have said it, but
It screams Ray J. I hit it first.
maybe. But
That's what
Yeah.
it screams.
I got you. But okay. But
That's what it
here's
screams
my
to
whole
me.
thing about it. When you say she makes
You
that amount,
wouldn't respect
no, I
him.
wouldn't. But so here's my thing, right? You say she makes a certain amount of money per month. What does she do? No, she has men giving her. No, hold on. She has men giving her money. So I just googled her dating history, right? So we're talking about how.
Oh shit.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh
She dated Puff Daddy at a point. She was with Bow Wow. She dated
Hold
Fab.
on. At
So
first,
again,
I thought it was sports.
No.
He researches everything.
So, but
He's the new Googling guy.
Hey,
He's the
man,
new Googling
but
guy.
I'm saying
he
to
got
make a
her body
point.
count.
I hate.
I didn't put up body count on the internet just now.
But hey, no, she shouldn't have gone on social media saying 40,000 a month. I'm saying I hate because she's a pretty girl. But again, I hate
I think
when
you're assuming she's just sitting around being given money.
the guy she's dating, she absolutely is. Puff Daddy,
Well,
Fab,
if
Bow
she's
Wow.
with Diddy, but again, I think that's the point she's making.
No,
Those people
I
pull
got
her
it.
out of
I got that.
whatever.
What I'm saying is this. Obviously, she only deals with guys with a certain amount of money, right? I get that. I get it, right? What I'm saying to you is this.
Mhm.
Again, if one of those men chooses to say, hey, you really don't get that type of money from every guy you mess with. Some guys actually get it for nothing. I ain't mad about her for that. Because again, she's portraying it like she's only dealing with guys who give her this amount of money per month. That's what I got from it. So when the one guy
Well,
comes
let
out
me
and
That
ask you a
might be where she at
When
right
did
now. And when
when
she
did Bow
gave
Wow
Chad
when
that
did Bow Wow
ass,
mess with
that
her?
might
You
not
don't
have
know.
been it.
well,
You don't know when Bow Wow messed with her. And
Yeah.
knowing the trajectory
I
of
can
Bow
Google
Wow's
that too.
career, it probably wasn't recent.
I can Google that too.
It probably did.
Now Chad be on him now. Now Chad knocks him down.
No, I'm
He
not
knocks
saying
him
His
he
down.
female
don't.
history is
But
crazy.
Yeah, his female history is pretty crazy. Which
yeah,
it's to be
Well, I
respected.
don't care about
it
that.
is,
That part
no,
needs to be
it
respected.
really
I
is.
don't
It
care
really
about
is.
this
But
woman.
the point I think I want to make is that I think the assumption that they pulled her from somewhere. The Diddy's, the Bow Wows, the whoever else you name, they pulled her
From the
from
groupie
somewhere.
parties,
The freak offs with the baby oil.
you never know.
Well, let me ask you. Can I ask you a question, Drew? Let's pivot off that. Let me ask you a question. If you meet a stripper, and when the you is the big you, it's not you per se. You meet a stripper, she makes market say 10,000, and
And
so
Leroy's.
No, no. But before you finish your point, I
But
agree.
let me ask
No,
the
but I
question.
agree with you. You said it earlier. I agree with you. I do believe that if you stop somebody from their career, then you are responsible for replacing that money. That's why I ask, what does she actually do besides being cute? If you stop her from making money,
No.
I
I think
agree.
she was.
Say what?
Yeah. Whatever she does, the insinuation is she earns the money. It's not just being that was
Yeah,
I don't know
however
what
she
she
earned
did.
it, she earned
Yes,
it, bro.
I
I
got
don't know
Like,
what she does, but the insinuation is it's not being just given to her. She earned because the reason I say it because of how she worded it. She says, "If you want to stop me from earning income," she didn't say you pull me from the next. She said, "If you want to stop me from earning
I got you.
income," so she getting money. You know, you can if you come on, man.
Google her
yeah,
career.
like my thing is, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like that's a stream or that's a revenue stream that opened up for a lot of women, and a lot of people don't. And don't get me wrong, it's not like they're super uber talented, but this is where I look at it. If you can take yourself and brand yourself and make 100,000 a year, I'm just gonna say 100,000 a year as a female. Like if you're on the internet or whatever the case may be, and now you're in rooms where you dating niggas.
And all of them ain't having sex with these people.
Yeah, and you know what I
They
mean.
all
Like some
just
of them ain't hitting. You know what I mean. I'm kind of with Drew. Like
I'm not.
everybody fucking, they all fucking.
Y'all get the point I'm saying. It's not.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying. I feel what you're
it's-
saying. Yeah, no, you're right on that. When they're making that kind of money, bro, like I don't get mad at it. I just understand, like, for most dudes, and this might be, controversial. We got to be talented to make that kind of money.
Absolutely.
And I think what happens is women are not necessarily talented. Like, I think Cardi B is very talented. Like, yeah, she got her start because she looked good and danced and stripper and on the little VH1 shit or whatever. But you got to look at what Cardi B done did. Like, real talk, like, she's a hustler. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, she hustled in a different room.
100%.
So that's how I look at them. It's same way like the NBA niggas. Like, just because you make $50 million or whatever the case may
Don't
be,
make
like,
the
yeah, that
pool.
nigga's uber talented. But it's niggas out here who can't play in the NBA that's making 200,000-300,000. And that's how it breaks down with that pyramid of females. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're able to generate that kind of money off your face, bro, off your face and your body, and you're not selling it, or hell, even if you is selling the motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard out this motherfucker, bro. Like, it's
Let's keep it
hard.
funky,
She
though.
said,
Let's keep it funky.
Yeah, it's hard, bro.
Niggas is
I ain't
being
mad.
hypocrites. Niggas is being hypocrites. Because when we was in our 20s, if somebody came to, if it was flipped, and niggas was getting
yes, Twan,
paid for
yes,
just being
yes,
cute,
yes,
and just being out
yes.
slanging
If I
that
got paid for being
whatever,
cute, yes.
we are lying. We are
If I
lying
got
to
paid for being
ourselves
cute,
that we
yes, I would
wouldn't
do it,
be.
Twan. And
Come
I
on,
would tell
dog.
females,
Yeah, I definitely would do
I
it.
need
I definitely
25,000.
would do it.
I would
Ask the
tell
damn
females I need
movement. The
$25,000
fuck?
a month right now. Right now.
Right now.
Listen.
What are we talking about?
Hey,
What are we
Yeah.
talking?
it was fun. You know, I'm not mad at her. Like you said, in today's society, you make money however you can. I just thought it was humorous.
Yeah.
It's because
Tuan's point was social media is ruining it, and I
I
want to get
agree.
this one more thing in, and one more thing in, and we could talk sports. Shout out to the scammers, because them niggas ruining it too. Because when them niggas started becoming more relevant, I'm them lame. Some of them niggas is lame and walking around with 800 grand in scammer money. And I'm telling you, that changed the way women look. Like, this nigga just gave me $100,000. You know what I mean? Like, that type
Happy
of
for
shit,
both
because
of them.
these niggas got the money. I actually know a few scammers, man, so I'm not knocking the scamming, man. Shout out to them niggas. But I'm just
That's
saying,
funny.
it's a lot. It's a lot. Ever since COVID happened, bro, it is a lot of weird money floating around.
Absolutely.
Like, real shit, dog. It's a lot of weird money floating around, though. Like, a lot. A lot. And I'd like some of it, but I'm not willing to scam. You know what I'm talking about? Not willing to scam.
Let me ask. Let's tie it to sports. How much? Let's reverse it. You 21, 22. How much do the Let's fast forward. Let's assume. Let's pretend the WNBA was on it like the NBA.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So the WNBA is on it like the NBA. We 20. We not 40s no more. We in our 20s. We parallel universe this thing. Are you showing up to the All-Star games? Are you showing up to the Utah?
Yes.
To the
Yes.
Are you that dude?
If I'm
Huh?
yes.
What you mean? You mean like, am
I
I
get what
on
he's
groupie
no, I
mode?
get what
Like,
he's saying.
going?
If you in the WNBA
But
and you making sixty
groupie's
thousand
not
dollars
the
a
good
year,
word. You
are
just
you going?
show up.
No, I'm a groupie, Twan. You got sugar coated. I'm showing up. I'm at all the
I'm
events.
not a
I'm
groupie.
at the
I'm
after
not a
parties.
groupie now. But what kind of groupie you gonna be? Describe. Let me see how they making millions. So you just
Oh,
giving
I'm
away.
with Drew. Hey, I'm definitely groupied out. Yeah, absolutely.
See, you
Yeah,
Yeah.
can't
yeah,
be.
yeah. It's for
You gotta
sale.
be. You still
It's
gotta
for
be
sale.
cool.
Mm,
You gotta be.
It's for,
It's not a
my
sale.
man, Marcus.
nah. Fuck
It's
all that.
premium.
Nah.
It's premium.
Mm,
That's why I like
See,
the
I
strip
can't.
club. That's why I like the strip club. Ain't no playing today,
Yeah,
man.
see,
It's all business.
I'm a little different. I'm select for you. You're not
no,
the starting five. I don't want to. You
no.
got to be starting five.
You can be the
You got to
last
be.
person on the
Just
bench
because it's
making a
for
million.
sale,
Yeah, it got to
just
be
because
starting
it's
five.
just because
Yeah.
it's for sale, don't mean anybody can buy it. Now I'm picky. Now you
Okay.
can't be. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Okay. Because
You
it
can't
sounded
be.
like y'all was just giving it up. And I
Well,
just was
no.
man,
Before Marcus gets to his
that was
point, let
nah.
me say
yourself.
this. No, I am.
What your
No,
word, King?
no,
What your
no,
word?
no. Before Marcus said what I am. Let me tell you something, Twan. Hey,
You still giving it up?
these
Come
bills are a
on, Drew.
lot.
You can't.
Hold
I'm,
on,
I'm
You can't
taking.
just spell it out like that.
wait.
Yes.
So the ugliest one in the WNBA, she can pay
How
for it
much?
and
How
get
much
it.
she making? I'm
Oh,
telling
that's
you right now, these
real.
bills are a
That's
lot. I'm
real.
tired of paying this stuff. I'm sick of this mortgage, this car insurance, this phone bill, my gas bill high as hell because over the winter, I don't care.
Hey,
Y'all miss me. But I know Mark is gonna say, it's premium too. No, this is
Drew said he
regular.
gonna be in the suite.
Yes. I'm taking whoever's
And you
available,
slid it out,
whoever's left.
huh?
nah, I'm
Mm-mm,
not doing it, man.
mm-mm.
I'm
Can't
picky,
do
man.
that.
I
I
don't
can't do
care.
Can't
Whoever's
do it like that.
that.
Hey,
mm-mm.
I'm the groupie that I'm targeting who I'm trying to go after. I'm targeting. You know what I mean? I'm
I'm getting the
targeting.
one who
when I
knows.
walk into the arena, it's gonna be whispers. It's the whispers start when I walk in the arena. It's gonna be. I'm choosing. They not choosing me. I'm choosing.
Twan, you just like niggas to talk about you. You know
Mm-mm.
what I mean? Like, because nigga, I don't want niggas whispering when I walk in the room, nigga, because my PTSD is not gonna be able to handle that because I'm gonna feel like you saying some shit that you wouldn't say to my face.
But
You
see,
know,
I'm the type. I'm the type to keep it on the low. I don't say
my
nothing.
whisper
So what
different.
I mean
My
by
whisper different.
whispers,
Girl, there you
I'm one
go.
of
You can
them.
get it.
I move in stealth mode. You
I'm
don't
telling you.
know. I just walk in there. You
Nope.
don't know. You
My,
see what I'm saying?
my whisper
You don't
different.
know.
Call him loose draws. My whisper
Hey,
Oh
different.
man.
Drew, you're not a groupie. You're a full blown
Yeah,
whore.
Yes.
you're a
Yeah,
whore. You're a
Full
star.
yeah.
You're
blown.
I
absolutely
didn't want to
star.
I
tell
won't
him.
lie to
You're
you. Hey,
I didn't
absolute
want
loose
to tell
star.
him,
draws.
but
You're a
You're
full blown
Yep.
absolute.
whore.
yeah.
That is the definition of a
And
whore.
I got bills. Loose draws. I'm telling you.
Again, no judgment.
I'm
No
judging a
judgment.
little bit. I'm
Hey,
judging a little bit. I
I,
want you to pride yourself a little bit better than
hey,
that, Mike.
whatever. I might take a selfie with
I
her
want you
too.
to pride yourself
She paying for it.
a little bit.
Oh no. Oh no.
You know what?
Don't
I'm
be
too.
what's
You
the
know.
girl name? You gonna be Selena Powell? That's who you gonna be? You gonna be Selena Powell? That's who you gonna
Hey,
be?
brother. Hey, want that deposit? Let it.
Hey man, go to sports, man. Go to
Mm-mm.
sports. Just go and left, man. Let's go to sports. Go and left.
All right, I got a 1v1 for you. That's all I got. The one, cause ain't really no. You know, you've been watching the combine this week. Any news from the combine? What have you seen? Who you looking at?
So we're gonna talk about the one thing that the only one nigga on the on the whole panel was
I got
watching.
nothing.
That's why I gave it to Harold. That's why
Hey,
I gave it to
This
Harold.
this. Hey,
We have
Harold,
to
who was
include
the
him.
four? What was the tight ends from Iowa's goddamn
I
40
know
scheme?
it's
Because I know
40
you
time.
know. I
You
know
know
you
it.
know.
You know
you
it.
know what? I'm not gonna tell you. Look it up. Google it. Google it then.
See, I tried to throw it. I tried to give you your own segment.
Hey,
I've
Nah, but
never seen, but that's a real football fan. Like
there you
that's
Yeah,
go.
a
he don't play.
fan
He don't
that
play.
I'm going to always respect their
No.
opinion, no matter how skewed it is. I will always respect the fans' opinion like that because they love the game. That's why with the niggas that be complaining about the NBA, I have to certify your fandom before you get to complaining. Because if you just a nigga sitting around and you ain't never watched Summer League and you don't know the draft process and you not keeping up with the prospects, bro, I don't want to hear your fucking complaining, dog. I don't want to hear your fucking complaining. Because it's good basketball out there. I
All
don't want to hear that shit.
right. So that's a good topic. That's a good topic. I appreciate that. Thank
one
you.
thing that I will say is this about the combine. We
We'll come
move
back.
on.
Yeah, we coming to that next. So just
Because all I did was this kind of ties into last year if y'all remember. Remember my gripe last year was about with Shador being at the combine but not participating in the combine, and
Well,
I
your
was
boy
like,
did doing that. Your guy doing
but
that.
that's what I wanted to tie back in, like
Mm.
like the fact that last year when Shador did it, and I was like, man, why is he there? Him and Cam, and they're not participating. They're just at the combine. Like it to me, it felt like attention was being pulled away, or it was at the for the combine. But then, as far as doing the field drills, now they could do interviews and stuff like that. But it was just the whole fact of the combine. People want to go, and you're just there not doing it. But then Mendoza did the same thing. So my question, I guess, it ain't even a question. My feeling was, should I feel different because Mendoza is pretty much a lock for that one,
Mhm.
but at the time we Shador wasn't. But I guess either way, I'm not excusing one or the other. I still don't like it. Like
No.
regardless,
I don't have a
I
problem
don't feel
with
like
those
you
or
should
not.
go
If
if
you're the
you're
number
not
one,
going to participate in the events. Then even if you're there for interviews, be there for interviews. Don't be on that camera taken away from the guys out there running around and jumping and doing and out there fighting for their livelihood. I just didn't like that part of it. But other
But
than that,
that's not
man,
on them, though.
combine was
That's not
that's
good.
on them.
not. Yeah,
Nah, the agent tells them what to do.
No. That's on the coverage. That's on the
yeah.
coverage
You don't have to
because
be
Well, that's what
camera.
I'm saying. Don't put yourself in that. Like if you walk in the building, if you
Mhm.
But
if
here's the
you are
thing you gotta
there, they're going
understand.
to
They're
show you.
being he's a media person, so it's not just
Yeah,
football no more.
yeah.
Advertisers, endorsements, all that stuff. Camera time. That's not he's not by chance just standing right there. That's not an
Yeah,
accident.
I don't
This
like
ain't
no,
that, yeah.
them
I
being
feel where
used over
Harold
that.
coming from. I feel where Harold coming from. I think the difference though, Harold, and you know what? I hate to say it like this. and I think somebody else was talking about this on Twitter, and they was just like, oh, they got on Shador, and they just acting like this shit is okay. You know why it's okay? That motherfucker won the national championship. He's #1 goddamn pick.
And he's gonna be the #1
It's
pick.
a different kind of attention.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of attention. Like, bro, I'm gonna get this attention if I was participating or I
If I'm
wasn't
not,
Yeah,
participating.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? And Shador's personality and his aura was
they don't
just
rock. Yeah,
that
right.
big. You know what I mean? In what you saying, I don't think you should kill that guy because he's got great aura and maybe didn't win. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not his fault. Like, y'all are clinging to this. It's not my fault if I got this swag or this drip that everybody loves and everybody's attracted to. But hell, if I win the national championship, ain't my
And the
fault
thing
either,
about
bro.
it,
Like,
what does
you
he
know what
have?
I mean?
He can only lose.
Yeah, he can only lose. He
Literally,
can only
he
lose.
can only lose. It doesn't even make sense for him to even throw.
I think
If I was, I would
I
tell
don't
my
like the
draft.
draft, bro. I don't like the draft. I don't like the combine no more, bro. I
I
feel some type
hate
of
the
way about that
combine.
combine, dog.
I hate the
I feel some type
combine,
of way about that combine.
bro. When you just watch it, it just yeah.
I feel like NFL GMs and scouts get paid good money, and you should get off your ass and go fly
Go to
these
them
kids'
games.
school and
Go
go
to
to
the
the pro
games.
days
Go to
and
the
go
games.
to the games
Or the
or
pro
go to the
days,
pro
right?
days, bro. Like, why the fuck they got to all come to you
It
and
feels
Yeah,
try
the
like
out for
decision
you?
is
Like,
already made before the
it
combine.
feels like a
it's
market.
all yeah.
It's like
You
a
can only
market.
mess it up.
You
Yeah,
showcasing
it's
these
already
dudes, though.
made.
To me, I look
If
at it.
anything,
I
it
look at
might show
these.
you somebody that pops off the field like, oh snap! There's
Yeah,
a
yeah. You can
like
improve. You can
yeah,
improve for
but
sure.
outside of that,
Well, I don't. And here's what I'm gonna be honest with you. I look at it, and it just. I guess that's how my brain thinks now. It just looks like a market. It
See, I
just.
ain't going that far. I
I'm
ain't going.
telling you, it just looks
I ain't
like
going.
that to me. I'm sorry.
I
It
feel and Tuan, you are right on a
it
lot of
looks like that.
similarities of that, but at the same time, the market shit. Yeah, it was different when motherfuckers was getting picked to go work in
Yeah, that's
fields
why
and shit like
I
that.
didn't take it. That
Yeah.
yeah,
No, no,
I
I'm just
didn't even
saying,
put no.
like, but
I get what you
somebody is, so
yeah.
I'll address it. But when I'm out here, uh, trying out, or I'm running a 40-yard dash, nigga, for a $10 to $50 million fucking job, I think it's okay for me to go show my skills off. Like, I don't look at that on some slave shit. Like, nigga, you about to be making 50 mil. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, this nigga ain't going to pick cotton or go work in the house. No, he's about to make generational wealth. Yes. As an NFL team that's about to invest that generational wealth into you, I'd like to make sure your wheels work. I'd like to make sure that you can actually catch the goddamn ball. I'd like to see you throw that shit. I just don't like, and I'm with you with this, Twan, everybody coming to one place. I feel like those NFL teams should get off their ass and go do their recruiting like anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the shit I don't like, because like that wide receiver from is it from USC? Did y'all see that shit? Harold, I know you saw him. The one who answered the question all crazy, was looking crazy in his eyes. He was
I
like,
saw. I
That's what I
didn't
don't
hear
like
it.
about
What
the
is it?
combine. It's too much pressure to
they
me.
said they said this boy's interviews was terrible. He was supposed to be like the #1 wide receiver off the board,
Kills
and
the
they
stock
like it's
value.
gonna fall because of that. And don't get me wrong, the little clip I saw, yeah, nigga, you look like a fucking idiot, but that doesn't mean he's an idiot. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying? Like,
Thank you.
you
Thank
know
you.
what I mean? Yeah,
Thank you.
it doesn't
Because a
mean
lot
he's
of
an
this
idiot.
stuff ain't got nothing to do with football.
It got nothing to do with football,
None of
bro.
it. A lot
Like,
of it.
James Harrison is one of the most mentally disturbed motherfuckers ever. And if he was ranked higher coming out of college, I'm pretty sure he would have still failed to where he got fucking drafted, which is not drafted. Because that nigga's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? He played that position at a real high level. He didn't get in trouble off the field. You know what I mean? Like, you have to add that shit in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got guys like Ben Roethlisberger, who was ranked highly, did well at the combine and interviewed great. And he got 3 supposedly sexual assault charges. You know what I'm saying? Did it pay off for the Steelers? Yeah, but did it come with a little shit? It did. You know what I mean? It absolutely did. You know what I'm
Man,
saying? Like, this shit just don't be adding up. So I'm with you on that, Twan. I don't like the
I'm
combine in that sense, but
I'm
do
with
I think
anybody
it's
booking the system.
yeah, do I think it's demeaning or any kind of way for them to go out there and perform? Nah. Nah, I don't. I don't. And motherfuckers be like, "Oh, that's some Uncle Tom." They can whatever,
You know
nigga.
what I
If
mean?
I was that, yeah, if I was that football team, and that's motherfucker talking about he's the #1 wide receiver, yes, please come down. Let's work you out. Let's see what you really got,
yeah.
because we
And
about to pay you 20 to
and at
30
the end of
million
the
dollars.
day, I'll be honest, man. Not only football but basketball, they fudge numbers, man. 6'5" is six
Oh
three
my
when you
god,
get them in person. So guess
they
what?
they
I
do
want
that
to
shit.
see you. I want to see you line up against other 6'5" guys.
Yes.
You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah.
know how you play, but sometimes I just want to see you size for size line up against these guys
It's a
and
weird
doing the
thing,
same
bro.
thing.
It's a really weird. It's a really weird thing
But
because,
but you
like,
know, that's all the way down to little league, man. We did that in that happens in Pop Warner. You have tryouts. So you get up there and you run against the other little boys, and then you do shuttle drill back and forth, and then what do? They sit there and pick the team, like when you
But
have
you,
for
but you
rec
know why you
league.
had
So
tryouts?
it's the
Because you didn't
same.
have film.
You talking about 7-year-olds, Twan? Like,
But that's the
yeah,
point. But that's the point I'm making, though. These dudes got, like Marcus said, they had a season worth of film. Because
oh yeah,
also, how
yeah.
many times
but
do you
yeah,
pick
at
a
the end
guy
of
that
the day,
looks
man,
good in, in,
I
in,
want
in
to see
Lucas Oil
you. I want to
Stadium
see
and he
every
pans out and
opportunity
does
I can
nothing?
get.
And
But you
they
know,
and
they
they
still gonna go to pro day. They still got pro days, so they'll
And
here's
go
that's
what
out
why I
there.
does it.
say
Here's
they
what
should be going to those pro days, bro. Like those
yeah.
NFL teams
Mm-hmm.
should be traveling, bro. Like the Dallas Cowboys. If you interested in the kid from USC when he have his pro day up there at William Bryce, nigga, you should be have your ass up at William Bryce watching that kid play. Why do he got to come to Indianapolis? Like to Twan's point on some marketplace shit with 100 motherfuckers that's playing my same position. You know, y'all figure it out, bro. Y'all make a lot of damn money, man. Like, no, you got scouts, you got GMs. Get off your ass and go do the work. You know what I mean?
Against a quarterback you've never played with, you getting the maximum 5 reps. Like it's
Right.
not set up for you to. This is bull. It's bull. It's BS. It's
Even if you
lazy.
look good, you
It's
might
lazy.
look good and not be that good.
Not be that good.
You know what I mean? Like, not be that good. I think, like, Harold, I'm not even knocking your guy, Mendoza, right? I think Mendoza is going to be a really good quarterback, but I
No,
do think
not my guy.
he's not your guy.
Not until they call him.
Oh, okay. Well, potentially your guy. I don't think it would be a bad choice to take him at 1. But here's the thing that comes with number 1. He comes to number 1. The Raiders were shit last year. Something goes wrong. Somebody gets hurt. A lineman goes down. And you know what they're going to do after a year, maybe 2? They're going to be like, he's a bust. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that. That is the nature of the business to
It's
me.
more. It's the most. It's. I'm gonna be honest with you. I sit back and watch the idiocy of some of these teams. It is idiotic the way they do. They cycle through these quarterbacks, and I know why they're
Yeah.
doing it. They trying to hit the lottery on a cheap quarterback when their team is ass. These GMs are trash. I'm sorry. The Raiders GM. This is not a disrespect to you, Harry. I promise you.
I think it
Trash.
is. So
No.
be careful.
No.
So
Let me
hey,
finish.
when
Let me
you
finish.
take
I
off on
think
this
it
plane,
is.
be ready.
Hold on. Let me finish.
When you take
I'm
this
going through
plane off, be ready.
Harold, I'm going through multiple teams.
Don't explain. When you take this
You
plane
gotta
off,
let me
be
finish
ready.
talking. Hold on. What I'm saying
ready.
is the Raiders, that's trash GMing. The you can go through the Cardinals, trash GMing. You could go through you can
I don't
keep
think
going
it's
through
working.
multiple
I don't
teams.
think it's working.
The
No, I
Jets,
feel like you should have.
know,
I
not
feel
even-
like
I
you
mean,
should
it's
have
fine.
used the
The Jets,
Cardinals
trash GMing.
and the Jets.
What I'm trying to
But
do
you
is
made
go
it
through these
personal
teams. I'm trying to
attack.
find these. Go ahead. What I'm trying to do is find these teams who every 3 years they're going through another quarterback, and at no point in time do they spend any time, any money really building the team around the quarterback. So yeah, I'm sorry, the Raiders are on that list. Not trying to spit them out, and the only reason I brought them up first because we was talking about them. But the Jets are on that list, the Cardinals are on that list. You can keep going. There's about 5 or 6 other teams that are on that list. All they keep doing is cycling through quarterbacks, and they keep ruining these dudes' careers.
But you know what? It's
So they
just
probably
like
just won a
building.
fucking Super Bowl.
But you know what? It's just like building a business, bro. Like some people know how to do it with less, and they become super successful. And some people spend the money the way they're supposed to, and they pay the players they're supposed to pay, and sometimes it just don't pan out. Like it's like the biggest crapshoot to me. Like being a GM, bro. Like to me, there is no qualifications for that shit.
Zero.
Like, there's no qualifications for being a GM. Like, we can sit here and call the GM for the Raiders trash all day, and I'm not taking a shot, Harold. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
We'll say the Cardinals, the
Yeah.
GM of the Cardinals. We'll say the GM of the Cardinals. We can call him trash all we want, but how we know the owner actually giving him what he want? How we know the owner is not goddamn in the boardroom? Like, look, I don't give a damn who you want at number 1. This is the guy I want. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you start seeing people like Jerry Jones become bigger than the organization. And you can see stuff like when teams win a Super Bowl, bro, everybody's on the same page. Like when the Bucks win the Super Bowl, maybe it's just for a year, but you know what?
Even
That year
Seattle.
that y'all had Tom Brady, everybody was on the same page.
Even
Bruce
Seattle.
Arians, the GM, Seattle, you know what I mean? The Patriots, when they win, everybody's on the fucking same page. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, that's just more than the GM. And it's like, it's so hard to do that shit, bro. And that's why I be like, I be real quick to not criticize a GM, bro.
To
I
be
be
100
real
with
quick.
y'all, I think okay. And when I say this, I understand the level of difficulty the job brings. There's a baseline of difficulty. I'm not saying that. It's not as hard as they make it.
Oh, no, I agree with that.
It
I agree
ain't
with that.
that
Yeah, I
freaking
agree with that.
hard. Now,
I
the
agree
one
with
thing
that.
you did say that you sometimes have meddling ownership that kind of undercuts the job you're doing. Cool. I'll take that out of the equation. What I often see is, best quarterback. Let's bench the quarterback we got that we may not want to get played.
And
So
get him.
let's lose as many games as we can so we can get to this dude. And guess what? The same team that was ass with the last quarterback is the same team we got now, and it's ass with this quarterback. And in 2 years now, we saying this quarterback is ass. That the Indianapolis Colts about to give Daniel Jones a lot of money. You know why? Because he's not ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, at some point in time, man, and that's why I say, I ask this question. Every time I see this big name quarterback coming out to a team that's not ready for a big name quarterback. And that's
Yeah.
all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying
Yeah.
ass, trash, or nothing. The Raiders, to me, and I'm only saying that because they're the number one pick this year, they are not ready for a quarterback. So and I hope I'm wrong, but the cycle, how does the cycle go?
For
Right?
me, I think I disagree. I think they're ready for a quarterback like Mendoza.
Okay.
I don't.
I could
Yeah,
be
I don't
wrong.
think they're. I don't think they're ready for a guy who's supposed to stand in the pocket, 3-step drop, and he dropping bombs because the line is shit. You don't
I
real
was gonna
have
say,
no real weapons.
how is their offensive line here? I'm asking a legitimate question.
Yeah, yeah. Y'all pretty far back ranked wise.
I don't know. Yeah, because my answer is if you don't have that straight, you're not ready for the quarterback. Remember David
Okay,
Carr?
so again,
Yeah.
you're talking about this is the start of. We haven't even gotten the whole signing free agents.
Yep. Yeah. Good
We
point.
also have the second highest cap space.
Yeah.
So you can't just say don't get a quarterback. You can't like you said, everything has to go together.
Yeah.
Everything has to go together. So yes, looking at one and looking at individually, no, you don't have that. No, you don't have this. No, you don't have that. But at the same time, when you start talking about even down to the coaching staff, everything's completely different. So we have nobody from last year. We have nobody from 2 years ago. So
Mm.
to what you're saying, yeah, it changes or whatever, things change, but also it's not all always like you said with the GM or with that. You got to re-sign people. You know what stopped that offensive weapon or a lot of that as far as from that standpoint, and then once that was gone, it kind of moved out. It all started with Josh Jacobs when they didn't re-sign Josh Jacobs. You got to think we had the number one rushing attack. He was the number one rusher in the
Yeah, he
league.
was. Yeah.
So when he left, that started a lot of pieces. We also had McDaniel, who it was McDaniel and it's slipping my mind. But anyway, long story short, that's when they benched Carr at the end of the year. Carr, and it was the whole thing. Carr was out in that off season. But you got to think, we went from a 9-year starting quarterback to Garoppolo, and
What's been the running quarterback since Carr?
exactly.
But
it's also been a series of when you take the stability away. So it's been GM after GM after coach went through the whole Antonio Pierce thing. So it's as far as saying quarterback or not needing a quarterback, I think more so because you need a quarterback, right? I think the
You need
fact
a
of,
quarterback, yeah.
I think more so you're just not sold on Mendoza being number one. So I
No,
don't
no, no,
think
no,
it's
no,
to the
no. I'm
Raiders.
sold on Mendoza being number one. Fine. It's
Okay,
not
so
that.
then that's why
The
you take
issue
your
I
off
have, let
season
me
and
clarify.
you
Let me
build
take
a
it off the
team
Raiders.
around him.
Let me take it off
Yeah,
the Raiders.
agreed.
Let me take it off the Raiders then. Let me give you my issue. I'm gonna give you the cycle of my issue. You have a team. Let's use the Jets as an example just to take it off the Raiders, right? So you have a team where your offensive line sucks. Your defense is one of whatever you have holes all over the team, right? You're picking number one, so you was what 2, 3, 4 games that you won this season. So your team is not good, right? So now you have the number one pick in the draft. Whether that number one pick now, I give you exceptions to the rule when you have people like, let's say, Andrew Luck or those kind of people. Okay, take that away. This is not what that is. In most drafts, that's not what you have, right? So the issue I have is football is not like basketball where one player can make such an impact, even at the quarterback position, to where it turns a 2 and 3 win team into a playoff contender. One player is
Jaden
never going to
Daniels?
do that. So now,
Jaden Daniels?
that team wasn't. We'll go back to that. We'll go back. We can go back to that.
They
Now,
got the quarterback
have
and
pieces,
they put
though.
pieces
They have
around
pieces.
in the offseason. That's what we're
But that's what they
saying.
did. Okay, so now, but let me
That's what
land
I
the
just
plane.
said.
I'll quickly land it. But the issue I have is they don't put the pieces around. So again, there are exceptions to the rule. There are examples of where teams do it correctly. But look at the team. There's a bubble of teams that we keep going through this cycle all over and over and over again. We can name them. The issue is what they do is they get the superstar quarterback, and now they put subpar things around him. A subpar offensive line because he's athletic, he can run around. So I'm not going to invest in the offensive line because he can run. So now the thing that was an asset for him now becomes a requirement. And so now he can't be and then you have the receivers that are, that's the point I'm making. You
You
have
just saying
to
he
So I
was
would
one
be,
do
say
a
that the
better job
Raiders,
of building
I would
around.
you
just
have
say
to, if
this.
you're going to get the quarterback first, cool, build around him. But then
Okay,
also,
but
in
to
2
your
years,
argument,
in 2
to your
years, you
argument, the
can't put a
last
grade on
couple
him if you have.
years, the Raiders have not had a number one pick. We
Well,
haven't
okay,
had that.
but that's why I took it off the Raiders. But the issue I have with the Raiders, y'all got rid of Carr with no plan.
No,
And had you
we
had
didn't.
some,
We didn't get rid of Carr.
had you had some
I'm telling you,
stability.
who got rid of Carr? That was
Well,
McDaniel.
okay, but okay.
He was a Raider at the
I was
time,
a
is what
Raider,
you're
though.
saying.
Is the point I'm making. Like,
Not really. But
What you
okay,
say?
so what I mean by that is this is what I mean by that. This is what I mean by that. You're telling me like I was rocking with McDaniel. Nobody in the Raider
saying you was
organization
rocking
rocked
with
with McDaniels.
Yeah. No. He's not saying that, Harold. He's just saying he was he was operating Raider control.
organization at the
Yeah,
time.
so you
You know what I
can't.
mean?
Yeah, so you can't have that. That's not a argument. I agree. Like Carr should not have been gone.
Right, so I'm speaking as organizationally, where you make these decisions unilaterally without thinking of the building, like you said, things being lined up. So at the time, whoever made the decision,
Yeah, he's not
that was
there anymore.
just taking it back to the decision. You took stability away from the position because he wasn't a superstar.
Right.
But yet, what you could have done, all these young pieces that you now Bowers, Gentry, and all these other guys that you had, and you might have still had Myers had you had, a solid quarterback at the quarterback position, even if he's not your long-term 5-10 years from now. Hey, at least there's stability here. Let me pay him X millions of dollars. There's stability here so I can truly evaluate the other pieces I have. So if he ain't getting it done, I can get rid of. You see, that's the point I'm making, right? Whoever, whether they fired him or not, cool. People, that's what happens.
You're just saying it's a lot
It's
of
a
teams
cycle.
that do the same cycle and rebuilding. They
Yeah.
always rebuilding. But in their defense, and it's no defense, but somebody's got to suck for a little while. You know what I mean? Like everybody, like I've
For a
never
little
seen a
while.
team. I'm just saying I've never like the Raiders haven't always sucked, bro, and the Cardinals ain't always
No,
sucked. You know what I
like
mean?
the
Like
Jets.
it,
There's teams that just perpetually suck.
listen, the Jets, even with Mark Sanchez at quarterback, were playing in the AFC Championship game, bro. Like
They
you know what
were.
I'm saying? Like
That's why I say it
again,
don't take the superstar quarterback to get it done if you build a team.
yeah, it's just teams go through and Harold and I'm gonna use the Raiders because I can say they basically are starting from foundation, and I'm gonna have to give that GM credit. They know they got the number one pick. That's an ace in the hole. Like if they were playing spades, that's the ace of spades or whatever they got, whatever the big joker is. They got that card and he can play it however he wants to play it. But to your point, yeah, I'm with you. If you're gonna take that guy, you got to protect that guy. You can't take that guy and not spend the money on that old line and think everything's gonna be okay. I'm with you on that, Twan, because we running in the same problem in Minnesota. We picked 18. It better be some 360-pound white boy from Iowa or some
You
shit
gotta
like that.
do
Like,
it. You gotta
I
do it.
don't want the skill player at number 18, bro. I want the top O lineman because I know offensive line. I would love Jeremiah Love. I would love Jeremiah. He's not falling to 18, and even if he does, then yes, at that point in time, the draft board changes. You got to take the best guy on the board. But as far as building what you actually need, yeah. You gotta put guys around him. So yeah, I get what Harold's saying. And I get what you're saying. You're basically saying the same thing. Harold's just starting from scratch.
Can I ask you a
Everything
question?
that
Hef, let me ask you a question right now. Do you think, and I'm not saying you should or should, I'm not saying Mendoza's not worth it. I think sometimes, and I'm only asking because y'all are in the scenario in the moment. I think a lot of times we lose our creativity in the building process. Let me ask you a question. Let's say the Miami Dolphins right now, for an example, or insert another team that needs a quarterback, right? And teams that think they're a quarterback away. There's a few of them. What do you think you could get for the number one pick right now? You probably could get a bridge quarterback and at least a couple of picks and a rotational. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not saying you should or should. I'm just saying that should be a part of the conversation process. It shouldn't just be we got the number one pick, case closed. Hey, let's just see what is on the. So to me, the way my whiteboard would look, okay, number one pick. Right here, it's Mendoza. That's category one. Category two is team A. This is what we get for it there. Category two, team B, so forth and so on. And I figure out for my team, what's the best scenario? And be damned if who else don't like it. Because sometimes in that, that's all I'm saying.
I think that's a part of their board. I'm gonna give the Raiders GM credit. I believe that's a play.
I
I
think a
think
lot
when
of
the
teams give them a
Bears
part of their play.
No, I'm just saying, like, even when the
Not the Raiders,
Bears
but just in general.
drafted Caleb, like, they kept saying, like, yeah, we don't know what we're gonna do. Da-da-da. Even though they taking him to dinner and all this other shit, and that's because that GM went out and spent money, like to Harold's point, in free agency, and he was able to get all his targets. Maybe when free agent happens, even if Harold and them have the second highest cap or cap space, if they don't hit their targets, that might change who they want to draft. You know what I'm saying? Like, they might be like, man, we didn't get the guys we need. We can trade down, get more, and we can get this guy at quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
That
gonna
would be
give those
smart.
teams
That would
credit.
be smart.
Yeah, I'm gonna give those teams credit
So
and say they
yeah, I
do it
mean
homework.
that's still on the table, of course, and as far as how they're looking at it, I think the big thing, and just to use what you just said.
I don't think it's on the board for them. I think they're picking.
Okay, so
And I'm not saying they shouldn't, but
let me finish.
I think that's a case closed
Let me
position.
finish.
I don't think that's
So so I feel like Drew right now. Let me finish.
Hey, brother.
The reason why that's on the board and why I believe that's on the board as far as checking the options, things and that. The same things that you just said about the young pieces who there as far as Genty, Bowers, the pieces like that, they were brought in by the same GM. Like those pieces. We've had ever since after Carr and the McDaniel debacle, we've had Spytek. Spytek brought those players in. Like that's the same GM. So this process that you're looking at the last 10 years, no, if you took it based off of the GM who's been there, we've been going through GMs like coaches every year. GM coach, quarterback. So the only thing that's been consistent has been the as far as the GM being there the last 2 years. And the same pieces that you said build around, that GM brought made those picks, brought those pieces in. So that's why I say all you can do at this point is feel that, yeah, you know what? He's gonna see what's up, see what's available, and out of his own mouth, that's what he said as far as checking. Mendoza, like I said, he's there at number one. But if somebody's trying to empty the bank and give the Herschel Walker or give the Michael Parsons deal, then guess what? It's quarterbacks. It's other quarterbacks. So you never know. You never know who else will get traded. Look at Kurt. Kurt out there. Kurt out there. He might be a little bridge.
Hundo with you.
Kurt might be a little bridge.
I'll be a hundo. If you get that, might not be
no. He's coming back to Minnesota, brother. You can forget that shit.
Let me hit you with the Drew face.
Yeah, I don't know about
that. Okay.
If he's smart,
you never know.
If he's
You never
smart,
know
he's
what
going to
happens.
Minnesota.
If I'm Kurt,
You never
and Minnesota is on my phone, and I know our GM is, I'm absolutely listening. I'm absolutely listening,
I
bro.
think he's listening.
Yeah, because now you can really solidify your offensive line if you get Kirk, because it's like, okay, we know we got the quarterback position sold up. We got two. We got Kirk and we got JJ McCarthy, which we
You
had
have to?
Daniel Jones
Do you have to?
and Sam
Are
Darnold.
y'all sure? You sure y'all got to?
We're talking about McCarthy. McCarthy will be fine. McCarthy will be fine. He won't be Joe Montana, but McCarthy will be fine. I've seen flashes. He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
For sure. Well,
Yeah,
listen,
he'll be all
He
right.
can stay
I
upright.
think we mustered a good conversation out of nothing, fellas. That was good.
I tell you like this here. He ain't Tua. You know what I'm talking about?
That's true.
He ain't Tua.
He ain't
Hey,
good.
Tua got
Listen,
retired, man.
we gotta go because we got
That's
a
a
hard
t-shirt.
stop. Drew got a bedtime. You know he's being called up.
I get
I see the
sleepy.
shadows of his. Listen, I know.
I get
But
sleepy.
listen, this was fun. This was good conversation. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I had nothing but. Listen, fellas, man, I appreciate it. In the meantime, in between time, Drew, Hef, Polo, it's been real. Y'all be out. It's another episode of the Hot Seat. Peace.
Is there